Americans have not been born yet. Because you need to let your past die. As long as you hold on to it, it's going to stop you from being who you want to be. I know you think it's cool to say this is where I come from, but that's what's holding you back. And this is why I try to share this with you. I actually wanted to read a poem, but I said, nah, this class is not really into poetry.
Yes, they are.
You don't want to force. You can bring a horse to work, but you just can't make them do it. And I don't want to try to force anything on anyone, but I wanted to share with you. But if we're not open, what's the point of sharing? But anyway, you need to be open. It's the only way that you will realize who you are. If you can't hear other people, then you probably can't hear the voices inside yourself that keep encouraging you to do what's right for yourself. You probably block those out also. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to bore you with a poem. Thanks a lot.
The Creator has gifted we modestly, has blessed we with but quill and parchment, not even ink. Your imagination must become your link, must link your soul to its true possession, imagination. Make them forget your ungiftedness. Bathe them in your effulgence. Millions should be flying, even as the fly lives but a month, a mere trite. However, with the Creator's inspiration, do we liberate with imagination, least creativity falls within the reign of a fool's imagination. I need your help. One of the things that I believe that could make our lives better and thus make this world better is more input from the human being. Like right now, it seems that the world is being ran without too much input of the human being. I don't like when one man can speak for my destiny. A good way of imparting your essence to this world is through children. We have done that since the beginning of time. Impart our wishes and dreams and imagination into our children. It will make them stronger. It will help continue to move forward. However, I think that the problem of communication is so huge when it comes to being able to touch base with our children. And people will say things like, well, if you start out talking to them, they'll always be open to your conversation. And I don't know whether that's true or not. I'm just talking about those cases where children no longer want to communicate with their parents, with the people who brought them into this world. This is a profound disease that we need a solution or cure for yesterday. We need answers for this yesterday. Our psychologists and best minds tell us a lot of stuff from the books that don't seem to work. And I'm just saying that it has been my pleasure to communicate with a lot of young people. And I'll tell you, it has made me 100 times wiser than I ever thought that I was. They are so courageous. They take their imagination without fear. They're not afraid of saying something, and someone's response might be, oh, that's stupid. Because The truth of the matter is, no matter how eccentric, nutty, quacky, weird of an imagination we think someone has, the same thing is probably true of us. Let's give these children a chance. If they are our future, why aren't we listening to them? If we believe the children need to be saved, why do we keep giving them stuff that's taking them further away from you, who you are, who you was, who you are striving to be? Our children need to know that. They need to take this energy forward. We can't just keep leaving this energy out there and then someone else comes along and they take the spoils of your war. They take the riches from the wars you've been fighting. You've been fighting these wars to have beauty, wisdom, and knowledge. And now it's at your access and you refuse to take it. Because our children don't know that this is the only superpower that's going to ever really profoundly affect our world. The only superpower that's going to really change our world is imagination. And what we have gotten thus far, I doubt very seriously if it's imagination. So I like to tell these young people that my imagination is my superpower, and I believe it. And so I'm just going to end by sharing a poem about superpowers. It's why I wrote it in the first place. We need to open our imaginations back to when we started this country. People had so much imagination. They were learning new things. And these new things were exciting. They were changing their world. They built, look at the world that these people have built. And tell me, could it not be 100 times more if those people were acting with what we know now? They would have built paradise with God's permission by now. Let's think on this. Let's not be afraid to ask ourselves, what is my superpower? What is the thing that makes me strong? What is the thing that everyone seems to look at me and expect from me? That is your superpower. And there's some things that you're going to find out that you didn't even know about yourself.